What's up, guys? Jason back to our channel. Time to be review for Monday Night Raw after Survivor Series, aftermath of Survivor Series, how you want to call it. So let's get to it then. Punk entering the arena. Punk comes across Sami Zayn and Jey Uso backstage before Punk makes his way to ringside. Punk gets the crowd going before bringing up that last time he was here, he wasn't sure what was ahead for him in his career, but he's here today and knows where he's going. He says he's fought his demons and his future now holds WrestleMania in its sight. He says there are multiple ways to get there, maybe Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber, but regardless, he has a favorite or two he can call it into. Seth Rollins interrupts Punk. Rollins says he has been thinking about that he's been thinking and he should have knocked Punk out that day. He showed up that day he showed up and he regrets not doing it. Rollins says a lot has happened since then, and the last time he saw Punk, he was so close that to take that shot, but instead he pitied Punk. He says after Saturday he realized it's time to rectify or something his mistakes, and there's nothing holding them back now. He says tonight is the night, and he will knock CM Punk on his ass. Punk says Rollins talks too much and doesn't understand what he says. He has gone all over all his personal demons 6 months ago. Rollins had a championship, now he doesn't. So Rollins is irrelevant to him and tells Rollins to stay out of his business. Rollins says this is his business and punches Punk, and both men start to scrap or fight, whatever. Jey Uso and Sami Zayn run out separate. The two. Adam Pearce and some officials come out as well, and Punk runs back to attack Rollins, and they're pulled apart again. Rollins starts talking trash about Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn gets on the mic and tells Rollins that he's not allowed to talk to Jey Uso like that. Rollins apologizes and says it's okay for Jey because he's Reigns' family, but what is Zayn's excuse? Damn. Rollins says he and Zayn are closer than Zayn and Reigns are or Reigns and Uso. Rollins tells Zayn that Zayn stabbed him in the back when Zayn teamed with Reigns and Punk. Zayn says he wanted Rollins as their partner and not Punk, and Rollins declined both times. Zayn tells Rollins that Rollins is stubborn, and Rollins asks Zayn to remind him of his request to help Roman Reigns. Zayn reminds Rollins that he created the monster Roman Reigns when Rollins turned on him 10 years ago. I remember that. Rollins says he knows what he's done and he apologized for it and tells Zayn that Zayn did the same thing. Rollins says he understands and everything they had to do to take out the bloodline. He says Reigns has no remorse and hasn't changed, just like Punk hasn't either. Rollins tells Zayn he's naive and gullible. Zayn says he will take on Rollins tonight if he wants. Rollins agrees and leaves. Alright. Backstage, the Judgment Day is talking and Liv asks Balor why he's tangled with Priest. Balor says he figured he'd take care of it since Dom couldn't. He tells Liv that maybe if she listened to him, she would have won at War Games. He says when the Judgment Day listens to Finn, the Judgment Day wins. Alright, first match coming up: Damage Control, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane versus the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan, Rocky Rodriguez. Zayn and Rodriguez start the bout, and Rodriguez kicks Zayn down. Rodriguez gets Zayn in the corner and tags in Morgan. Morgan and Rodriguez double team Zayn, and Morgan covers for a near fall. Rodriguez tosses Sky out of the ring while Morgan goes after Zayn in the ring. Zayn is able to take down Morgan and tries to tag Sky. Morgan doesn't let her, and Zayn finally tags out, and Sky takes down excuse me, and takes down Morgan with clotheslines. Sky takes out Rodriguez on the apron and hits a suplex on Morgan. Sky hits a double knee in the corner and gets on the top rope. Morgan stops her from moonsaulting and tags in Rodriguez. Rodriguez attacks Sky, who tags out to Zayn. Sky hits a missile drop kick, and Zayn hits an elbow on Rodriguez. Morgan breaks up the pin, and Sky takes out Morgan with a suicide dive. Zayn punches Rodriguez in the corner and runs into a big booty by a big boot by Rodriguez. I'm sorry, I said booty by accident. I'm sorry. Zayn hits a Diana bomb on Zayn for the win. So winners are Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. After the match, Rodriguez and Morgan beat on Sky, and seeing Rhea Ripley comes out and starts attacking Rodriguez. Morgan gets on Ripley's back, allowing Rodriguez to slam Ripley into the corner of the announce desk. Officials come out to break this up. Alright, second match coming up, WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament Triple Threat match. Dakota Kai versus Shayna Baszler versus Katana Chance. Alright, Chance and Kai go after Baszler at first, and Kai then takes out Chance. Kai goes for a suicide dive on Baszler, but Baszler punches her instead and throws her into the announce desk. Chance comes off the ring and it's a corkscrew suicide dive on Baszler, and we go to commercial. Back from break, Kai is beating down Baszler. Kai gets Baszler caught up on the ropes and covers Baszler for a 2. Baszler kicks Kai, who is sitting on the top turnbuckle. Baszler attempts a superplex, but Kai kicks her down. Chance hurricanranas Kai onto Baszler, who is laying on the mat. Chance covers both Kai and Baszler for 2 counts. Chance uses Kai and jumps off her back to head scissor. Baszler, Kai, and Chance go back and forth, and Baszler sends Chance out of the ring, and Kai rolls up Baszler for a near fall. Baszler slaps on a Kirifuda clutch, I hope I said that right, on Kai and Chance, and hits a 450 splash to break the hold. Kai hits a scorpion kick on a Chance for the win. So winner is Dakota Kai. Alright, Wade Barrett and Joe Testador welcome us aboard the New Day train and takes us back to look at their 10-year run. That's a long time. Alright, we have a semi coming up with the New Day 10 years of celebration. Anna Pierce is in the ring and welcomes Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston to the ring for their New Day's 10 year celebration. Woods and Kingston walk to the ring and taking all of the New Day decorations and memorabilia littered in the ring. And on the way to the ring, Pierce congratulates Woods and Kingston and starts New Day Rocks chant. Woods starts by saying being successful in the WWE for 10 years and getting to this point is more than he could have dreamed, so he wants to say thank you to each and every one of the universe there. Kingston says it's been a hell of a ride, and he never dreamed they would have achieved as much as they have. Kingston thanks the WWE Universe as well, and Woods says they wanted to come out here and say this face to face, and what he's about to say isn't anyone's fault. He says they have nothing but love for everyone. Kingston says after a lot of thinking, he and Woods have decided. Big E's music hits, and he makes his way to the ring. E gets in the ring and addresses everyone. He says he can't thank everyone enough, and he wishes he was here under different circumstances. He says the turmoil between Kingston and Woods troubled his soul. He says they always had each other. He says they're brothers and always had each other's back. He says they built something that means so much to a lot of people. He says until he's medically cleared, I'm sorry I didn't say that right, he will be here to remind them who they are, and he will be here every single week and serve as their manager and be by them like they were for him. When he got injured, Woods asked Biggie, why now? Why is he doing this now after watching them fall apart for so many months? Now he wants to come back? Woods tells E that E left them, and Kingston agrees that E left them both. So what if he broke his neck? He compares Big E to Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, and Edge, who have broken their necks and have come back. Shit. Hold on. But sorry, I lost myself. Here we go. But E didn't come back. He left them. Kingston says E could have come back a long while ago. Woods says after his injury, he came back as quickly as he could for E. Kingston says E chose his new life, his new projects, and his new girlfriend over them. Woods tells E he's a burden to them, as everyone tells him that they miss E, but obviously E doesn't miss them. Kingston says the New Day's philosophy has always been about being brothers, but E chose himself over his brothers. Woods says he will never be medically cleared, so why doesn't E get out of the ring and go back to his new life, and they'll call him if they need him. He tells Woods and Kingston that they can fix this and goes in for a hug. And Kingston pushes him aside, and disheartened, Big E leaves the ring while Kingston and Woods stare at each other in the ring and both join hands to a series of boos. Karrion Kross gives us a promo calling out the Y6. Okay, the 10-year anniversary celebration hurt my feelings. That really hurt me right here, man. Golly. Anyways, third match coming up. Gunther, who's a champion, versus Dominic Mysterio. Gunther and Mysterio lock up, and Gunther picks up Mysterio and sends him on the apron, and then pats him on the head. Mysterio goes after Gunther and hits a suicide dive on Gunther after delivering a head scissors to the ring post outside. We now go to commercial. Mysterio punches and Gunther after the break pushes Mysterio onto the mat and puts him into a Boston Crab. Mysterio breaks the hold by getting into the ropes. Mysterio and Gunther trade chops, and Gunther hits a sleeper hold on Gunther. Mysterio low blows Gunther and hits a 619 on Gunther, then hits another 619 on Gunther, followed by a frog splash, and covers Gunther for a near fall. Mysterio tries for a suplex, but instead is chopped and kicked hard in the face. Gunther hits a huge powerbomb, and Mysterio for the win. So winner is Gunther. Alright, Finn Balor attacks Gunther after the match. Balor hits the coup de grace 3 times on Gunther and poses by Gunther after telling Mysterio to watch how it's done. Damn. Alright, Kathy Kelly catches up with Pete Dunne backstage about his match against Truth. Officials and medical run behind them, and the camera follows them to see a fallen Jey Uso. Medical checks on Jey as we go to commercial. Alright, fourth match coming up. Pete Dunne versus R-Truth. The bell rings. Dunne runs after Truth, but Truth dodges it, and then Dunne takes them down. Dunne stomps in Truth's fingers and then stomps on Truth's head. Dunne chokes out Truth and gives Truth some boos and kicks. Dunne mounts Truth and unloads a bunch of punches. Dunne gets distracted by the audience calling him Butch, and Truth rolls up Dunne for the win. So winner is R-Truth. Alright, Kathy Kelly catches up with Braun Breaker backstage. Ludwig Kaiser comes by and says he was so close to winning the title. Kaiser says it doesn't matter because he puts an end to Sheamus like he promised. And now there is nothing stopping him from bringing the IC title to Imperium. Breaker says he'll make sure Pierce makes the match and says he can't wait to take Kaiser apart. Breaker tells Kaiser to break free from Gunther as his stock is falling fast. Wow. Alright, Adam Pearce is texting backstage. Sami Zayn asks him for answers as to what happened. Jey Uso Zayn says he knows who did it and he will go whip his ass in the middle of the ring. And we go to commercial. Backstage, Finn Balor asks Adam Pearce for his title match against Gunther. Pearce tells Balor they'll face each other at Saturday night's main event, which is next Saturday. Alright, the fifth match coming up, which is the main event, Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn. The bell rings and the men lock up and go to the corner. Rollins gets Zayn in a headlock and takes him down with a shoulder check. Zayn throws Rollins out of the ring and we cut to commercial. Rollins and Zayn trade punches when we return from break. Zayn gets Rollins down with a clothesline and hammers away at him against the turnbuckle. Zayn comes off the middle rope with a double axe handle and then is kicked by Rollins. Zayn hits a thunder bomb for a near fall. Rollins connects with a super kick to Zayn's temple and runs to Zayn, who hits an exploder on Rollins in the corner. Zayn goes for a helluva kick, but Rollins hits him with the super kick, and Zayn rolls out to the outside area. Rollins comes out and talks to Zayn, and Zayn slaps him and tells Rollins that he knows it was him that attacked Jey Uso. Rollins slams Zayn's head into the ring post that lays him outside. Rollins goes back outside the ring and throws Zayn over the barricade to the timekeeper's area. Zayn kicks Rollins in the face and slams him into the ring post. Zayn grabs a chair and gets in the ring, and Rollins tells Zayn he didn't attack Jey Uso, and asks Zayn to use his head. Zayn throws the chair out of the ring, and Rollins rolls up Zayn for. Let me read that again. Zayn throws the chair out of the ring, and Rollins rolls up Zayn for the win. So winner is Seth Rollins. All right, after the match, Rollins reiterates or whatever, he attacks. He didn't attack. He didn't attack Jay Uso and tells Zayn to use his head and ask Rose and Punk. Rollins leaves the ring and poses as Zayn waits in the ring. Drew McIntyre sneaks up behind Zayn and connects with a Claymore. McIntyre poses as the show goes off the air. All right, good show tonight, but man, the matches was kind of every match was kind of weird tonight. I don't know, maybe because everybody was tired from Survivor Series or something. I don't know, maybe just me or something. I don't know. It was kind of a weird show tonight, but yeah. Anyways, good show tonight. It was okay and stuff after Survivor Series was over and stuff. So, anyways, that was it for this video. Hope you like it and stuff, and not whatever. But that was it, and I see. So like, subscribe, hit the button, leave a comment. If you guys want to leave a comment, I don't care. That was it, and I'll see you guys in next video. Laters.